And we're live. Happy Mardi Gras.
Hey! We're live. We're doing the thing. We're on Twitch. And we already have people in here. A Sophie Wiley, Xanthietes, Icosis, Bunny Revenger, Suicide Prinny. Thank you. Wait, where am I? I ask myself that every day.
We don't know where we are.
Welcome to the Heroes Rush Hour, your favorite stream where we speed paint a mini while you guys fuck with us, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Andrew? I like your hat.
I'm having a good time. It's been a long day.
Yeah, a long day of
parading, doing the Mardi Gras thing since like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I took a nap today. I don't take naps, and I actually took one today because
I also took a nap today.
a little tired.
I feel like I'm set at a disadvantage now.
You are. You haven't rested thoroughly. Scarf squat.
I literally came from hot yoga to do this. So I'm like,
nice.
I'm like near dead.
All right, I'm going to tell you, Alpha Devil, it's a schmog. This is what's called a schmog. You still on Twitch? What the fuck? Heroes Rush Hour. Lady B, welcome. It's always good to see you. A schmog is what you wear when you're like hanging out in the desert and trying to keep like the sun off of your neck and things like that. Yeah, it's nice. You can put it over your head. You can wrap your head up in it. Put it around your head. You can soak it in some liquid if you need to. Kind of keep yourself cool. It's a whole thing. Popular in the Middle East, and whenever we were over there doing the stuff, guys were wearing those. We have a guest tonight, Dave Koska.
Hey. How's it going?
What's up, dude?
Happy to have you, Dave.
Happy to have you, man. Why don't you? And I'm gonna put you on the spot because this is what I do all the time to our guests. Tell us who you are, what you do, and where people can find you and your work.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm just checking my paints really quick.
Oh, that comes later. Tell us now.
I didn't open this paint yet, so I'm like, why is this not coming out?
So they gotta jam something down in there.
Yeah, I just gotta find like a pin to jam it or
hydrate.
Or explode it.
Hydrating already.
Deal. Okay.
I'm already hydrating.
Cheers.
Oh, okay. Well, my name's Dave Koska. I like to play Warhammer. I've been playing the game since 2nd edition. I like going to tournaments. I'm really into playing like 40k, Necromunda, Harris Heresy. I love to paint. I'm mostly very into converting and painting. That's mostly what I do. And I also like to build goofy lists that don't work.
You're in good company then.
Yeah,
great,
that's totally
great.
That's
yeah,
totally
don't go to
fine.
LVO with a Valiant. Just don't.
Yes.
I went to the U.S. Open with Chaos Space Marines, so I feel you. I feel you.
3 Mauler Fiends.
Oh,
And 3 Mauler Fiends.
Or
and
4
like
Mauler Fiends.
No, it's 3 Mauler Fiends and like a... Oh, wait, did I run all 4?
Did you do all 4 of the chaos?
I don't remember.
you have Forge Fiends too in that?
No, it's just Mauler Fiends.
Just Mauler. Just the bad ones.
Just the ones that aren't good. But they look cool as shit. And I also had a bunch of obliterators, and the obliterators was like the only thing in my list that like did anything. So, but I won 2 out of 8 games, so I'm gonna go on record as saying
not a shutout.
It wasn't a shutout. No, it could have been way worse. It could have been way worse. Dave, I don't know if you probably don't remember, but we met at Adepticon like years and years and years ago. Like,
we did? I've been to so many Adepticons, I don't know.
Like probably
did we play against each other?
No, it's probably 2017 or 18, I think. This is how long ago it was. But I saw your army, and it like blew me away. And it was yellow. I don't remember which army it was. It was yellow.
My AdMac army.
It had this tall display board.
Yep.
Yep. And I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, dude, that's like the coolest fucking thing ever." And I like accosted you for like a good 5 minutes about it. So, so yeah, we've met like briefly, but. I'm just a fan of your work.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Been following you for a while on the Instagram, and I thought someone that paints that well, I'm gonna make them paint really fast.
Suffer.
Yeah. It's embarrassing how slow I paint. I'm not kidding. Like
that's why Dan invited you on.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
So I have like a 3/4 like.
Everybody's gonna check out your account, and be like, "Oh, this is great. How did you lose to Dan?"
Yeah.
We don't know they're going to lose.
Yeah, if they're not following, go ahead and follow Koszkamade. If you can put it into the chat or something, Andrew, we can.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to spell it. What is it? K-C. Kevin Koska.
We've only been messaging for like a couple of weeks now, but it's fine. It's fine.
My apologies.
That's not it at all.
I'm pulling it up. Hang on.
Curse my family and their Polish consonants.
Right. Let me see. Just Tuesday. Sounds like it wasn't enough Mauler Fiends. You know, I think I did run all 4 Mauler Fiends.
Was this before Rule 3 happened?
This was in.
Oh, this is 7th edition.
This was this year.
Wait, 2000.
Yeah,
oh, you're
no,
talking about. Oh, sorry,
this-
you're talking about. Yeah, this year. How
Yeah,
do you have
or
4 Mauler
last
Fiends
year.
in the list?
I don't
Let
know.
me type
Maybe
it
I
in.
only
There
had
we
the
go.
3. Maybe I just had the 3. That makes more sense. It was so long ago. Like it was at the beginning of last year, right, Andrew?
It was last October, dude.
Last October?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
It was like 4 months ago.
I don't
Where did
remember.
you-
shit.
where were
It was
you
like 5
flying
months
it
ago.
at?
It was like
US
5 months
Open?
ago.
Yeah,
Which
the
US
US
Open did you
Open
go to?
in New Orleans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so since Andrew, my life mate, lives over in New Orleans, I just drove up there
Ah.
and we spent a couple of days together and
Steamy nights together. Not
showered
Mm.
together and stuff. Yeah, no, it was awesome. Like it was a whole thing. Like gave each other long massages and like weird looks. Like and then I
Wasn't
played
that
some
weird?
games. No, it's fine. And I played some games of Warhammer, and out of 8, I won 2. And I was to the point where I almost was gonna quit because I was getting like so.
I was getting kind of
demoralized.
bummed with you towards the end. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
was.
I don't know if I'm gonna play the last 2 games. I'm like, God, you bitch.
Yeah, I was being a little bitch, and then
Yeah.
but
Oh.
that is kind of what started my whole tournament level play situation. Now that I'm interested in tournament play, so yeah,
Oh, awesome.
yeah, that's a whole thing.
But your
Yeah.
vendor says we got to save water with our showers, our shared showers.
Yeah, that's the only way to save water, really. Like we took those baths
Yeah.
and everything, and like, but you're really tall, so it was really difficult.
You,
You guys
you
were
just had all my
like-
runoff. You know, like I got the front and just like trickled down my butt crack and right into your
This
mouth.
is a serious question, though. Like, say you're bathing with another person. Like, I don't care what your situation is. Like, whoever you're bathing with, do you bathe to where your back is to the other person's
back to back.
inside, or do you do back to back, or you do backs facing the outside of the tub? Because
Ooh.
that's a problem. Because usually there's the faucet, and the faucet gets in the way.
So you're thinking literal bathtub in a bathtub
You haven't
together.
started painting yet, have you? You look like you're painting already.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to.
No, we're just bullshitting right now.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. It's
Oh,
okay. Just
sorry.
stop. Just stop.
There's an actual
Alright.
timer. Yeah, okay.
Oh
Ah,
my god.
ah.
It's okay. Hey,
That's
it's okay.
right. That's all right.
It's the
Oh,
first
no.
time it's ever happened, but it's okay.
So
Dear Lord,
there's a
I
timer
started
that
base
goes.
coding.
Oh no, it's okay. I mean, you didn't know. We should have explained it a little better. This is just the portion of the show where we're just BSing for a little while and to give you a false sense of security about the whole thing.
Oh yeah, the insanity has not started yet.
Oh, yeah.
Blues Metal says spoon bathing. Yeah, spoon bathing. I think I
Side
like
by
to
side.
go. I think I like to go for like the 2 legs in
Legs
and your
are,
back.
yeah.
Intertwined.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a space saver right there. But if
I
you're
think
saving
that's-
water, wouldn't you be showering more? Is that more of no?
Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, because
Well, what
that's
wastes
saving
more
water.
water?
You don't get a bath takes like.
Does it take
100
more?
You have to
gallons of
fill the
water,
entire
yeah.
tub.
Yeah.
Does it take more water than a shower? Because the shower's just go-
Absolutely, yes.
Well, I don't know. Well, isn't there just like water just constantly running out of the shower? What if I'm
Imagine
Yeah,
for
how
like
it
an
takes to
hour?
fill up a bathtub with just a stream, like just coming down. It's like 10 minutes,
You know.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
If you want to save water, just take a bowl of water and you
Yeah.
put it in the microwave, and then you like sponge bath yourself.
Are you one of those like granola guys, like hot yoga? Come on, man.
No,
on.
no. This is when
Come
I was
on.
in this is when I was in college, and my landlord, we had a gas leak in my apartment. He just turned our gas off in the winter, and I was interning at like one of the top ad agencies in my city, and I had to like wear like a collared shirt and like tie, and I'm like in my house like, beforehand, like sponge bathing my microwave frozen water. Like
It's warm.
Wow.
Ah.
That's intense, man.
I was like,
That's-
one of these days I'm gonna have warm water. You'll see.
That's crazy.
I'll show them all.
I never
Make
thought
it
about it.
big.
Like, honestly, I think like showering with another person, like the concept is more fun usually than the execution is.
Yeah, you're trying to be all
Because-
like sexy. It doesn't happen.
One person is
doesn't.
always cold. It's like just cold,
Yeah.
like sitting there, like, oh, I can't wait to get in the water again.
Well, no,
Are
the
you having fun
secret
yet?
is to keep the door closed and have the water running before you guys jump in the shower.
Yeah, like
So
steam
Right.
it up.
the room itself is very warm.
Yeah.
And then when you're not in the water,
I turned the
it's
heater
not-
on my bathroom with a little heater unit thing that's in
You
there.
have a space
Oh.
heater in your. That's a good.
No, like, it's like on the.
Hey, Dave, let me tell you, his house
Say
is
my
like
first
super
rodeo.
fancy. His
This
house
is normal.
fancy. It's,
You got-
I don't have one of those.
No,
I didn't,
okay, look.
I didn't even have like the fan that takes the steam out of your
That's
house.
it.
I had to
right. So
install one.
on like 99%.
I didn't even
of houses,
have that.
Tell me in chat right now. You go in your bathroom. there's a the vent, right, and it like vents out all the poo air or whatever. There's a second one that is a heater.
That's like something that's in a hotel, dude.
Every house down here has that. Every single house down here has that.
Nope.
This is one of my guest bathroom right here.
For a second, I thought you were talking about a bidet. I was like, wait.
No, I don't have one of those. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking. Do you have like the heater? My parents have one. They live in Texas. We don't have one here in the Midwest. I don't see them in any of the houses, but it's like something that comes in like a hotel room, and like you turn it on, it's like a red like heat lamp, like that's over fucking like French fries or something. You know what I'm talking about?
It's not that. I know what you're talking about. My grandma had one of those in her bathroom.
Yeah.
And that was the coolest thing growing up, because we like lock a kid in there, turn on the red light, and get hot and scary. It's like it's a Bloody Mary or something. It's like it's gonna give me.
That's hilarious. Sophie Wiley says, not in my bathroom. Bunny Revenger says, I've never had a heater. Ray IV says, 100% need dual nozzles or it's semi-miserable. No, I'm like, oh, that'd be like amazing. Like, yeah, you have the two shower heads that come down.
Double stream.
Be fucking epic. Yeah, double stream. Anyway, we've wasted enough time. Dave, what did you bring to paint that you already started painting?
Well, Dan, I'll tell you.
Hold it up to the face camera. So
hold it up to the camera that's facing you.
I'm gonna find the camera that has better quality, so I'm actually looking at it. Sorry, I have two browser windows open. Okay, so
because we're only showing the face camera right now.
Up top, up here.
Up.
There it is. Yes.
Up. This is not helping.
Camera guy. Yes. Shine the light right into the camera.
He's like this. As you can tell, I'm not very good at.
You're doing great, man.
So it's a Thunder Warrior conversion I made. He's like part.
The Stormcast.
He's part Goliath, mostly Mark III armor, and like
that's
the chest. The chest armor is the only thing that's actually Stormcast, and the loincloth, and then everything else is like Goliath bits, Caradon Overlord. There's like a Wolfen grenade launcher on the top as like a belt-fed ammunition thing. Maybe as I paint it, you'll be able to see it better.
Yeah, that's awesome. No,
that is awesome.
That.
Yeah, I have this whole idea. I want to do a Thunder Warrior project. I want to do a Unification War 40K and 30K army. So I started. I'll figure this out. I'll figure.
You get it, man.
There we go.
It was a little better there for a second.
Fucking killing it. Nice. Nailed it. Football spike my model on the ground. Like, nailed it. All right.
I mean, Andrew does break his model like every time.
Like every other stream.
Yeah, literally. He's always messing his shit up like big time. It's
so yeah,
bad.
there's this idea that like I always thought it'd be really cool to do like pre-unification war Terra army. And I always thought like High Brazil is a really cool area of pre-unification Terra, where it's like the only place where like forests still exist. So I thought it'd be really cool to do like a Amazonian warrior woman like punk rock Sisters of Battle like army where they're just like they got like weird like feathers and like crazy mohawks and
very
like,
second, third edition kind of.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
look.
missed a lot of the old appeal of Games Workshop stuff before it was like
punk like 80s.
Dude, so yeah, I mean, I like Dave, I mention this every stream because it's like the only thing that makes me feel good, but I've been playing 40K since Rogue Trader, like since the first edition of it came out.
He likes to say it a lot.
I do. I just like to one up people all the time. It's kind of my thing. But yeah, I like to, I've been playing it since it came out, and like I know what you're talking about because like the first edition was like anything goes. Like there was no fucking it was just like whatever you want to do in this game, you can do in this game. Like there's all this wacky shit, and like Eldar guys or like Space Marines had shuriken catapults, and like it was just like whatever. Harlequins had land raiders. It's like who gives a shit.
That's why I play Necromunda, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of like potential for like cool conversions and shit, I would guess.
The game gets so weird, especially if you have a good gaming group.
Hey, I brought a knight.
Ooh, a Chaos Knight?
That's a big chaos. Model. You painted one before on stream.
I did paint one before. I have a very large Slaves to Darkness army, and pretty much everything is painted. So I'm just like randomly painting whatever. I have like 5 or 6 of these that aren't done yet. So just gonna knock it out. It's good. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know if I'm gonna go red. I might go like blue or green with this cape to kind of do like the different gods and stuff like that. So tell me in chat what god I should represent this time. Because I already did Khorne. I already have a guy with like a red shield.
Tell us in chat what god. Slanesh,
tell me in chat.
Nurgle, or Zeech.
Let me see.
Slanesh,
That's the version. Campfire. Hey, Campfire. Nice playing it since it first came out, but what did you play before 40K?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I played with myself, and I played with Little Green Army Men, and
Yeah, you were probably what, like 8 or 9?
I was like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Probably like 10 or 11 actually whenever it came out and whenever I started playing it. So like I was still playing like with GI Joes and shit like that. Bunny Revenger says Nurgle. Okay, we're gonna Nurgle it. We're gonna Nurgle it up. It's gonna be a good time. Nurgle time. Okay, Dave, we're ready to paint. And since you're the guest,
Dave's been ready to paint. Let me just
he's been painting.
Make that clear. Yeah.
Since you're the guest, you can go ahead and give us the go-ahead. I don't know if you're watching the stream on Twitch at all, Dave, to see.
Oh, should he pull up chat?
Oh, I definitely don't have it on. I don't have a Twitch stream going.
You don't need to. It's okay.
Yeah, like go to Twitch right now and like you can watch actually like what it looks like to get an idea of what's happening to you.
Watching it? Oh, you mean like the other part of it?
So you can see the chat, all the people saying things, yeah.
Chat or whatever. That's fine.
Oh man,
this chat's gonna roast you.
You know the worst part is like I do a Twitch feed with Jim Vessel, and like I've never paid. I'm so bad at this. I never pay attention to anything.
We are here to hold your hand.
It's all about the chat.
Guide you on the process. So go to twitch.com/heroesrushhour. And
Alpha Devil says name dropper. I mean, I don't know who that is, but it's probably a good name. Sounds good.
It is a dropped name.
He dropped it. I like it. That's what we do here, man.
Rush Hour.
Anything you can do.
Once it pops up, you're gonna see our chat on the the top of chat, top corner, bottom corner. There's a little like pop out window button.
Okay.
You want to hit that.
Or you could just watch the stream.
Or just keep it pulled up. Sure.
Whatever you want to do.
And then just never look at the other. That works. All right. Sorry.
Well,
just a heads up. You know the worst.
Yeah,
it is muted already.
Jim Vassell was the ITC champion 3-ish years ago. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's awesome. Well, then we need to like.
He's a really great painter as well.
Awesome.
He's working on an Eldar army right now. He just sold his entire Chaos army.
Oh.
He was well known to like playing Chaos Demons, and he just hopped out of like playing all of that. And he now is painting a really cool looking Eldar army. So
sick.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice. I'm into it. Are you set up, Dave? Are you ready to paint?
I am looking for your live feed. There's a commercial. There's
yeah.
Oh,
there might be a commercial.
Oh no, that's what's this? It's a Warhammer Total War 3 commercial.
I mean, we're right. I mean,
on brand.
We're on brand. They know the audience. That's excellent.
Yeah, they figured it out.
That's a good time.
Oh, hey.
That's good times.
I see you.
And I want to remind everybody, we're giving away 2 or 3 or 7 Games Workshop vouchers at the end of the stream.
We'll be doing that.
It's Mardi Gras. I'm gonna give you all some stuff. I feel like you deserve it, especially the people that are continuously here. So stick around. End of the show, we're gonna give out some free stuff. Maybe I'll send like beads and stuff. I don't know.
Curator says I heard Total War Warhammer 3 and came as fast as I could.
When Curator said that, he doesn't mean he arrived as fast as he could.
Do we have to flash you? Yes. You absolutely have to show us something. Fuller.
No. I don't objectify people for beads.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, true.
It's not what it's about.
We don't
it's
do
not
that.
what it's about.
All right. Dave, if you're set up, we can start painting. You give us the go-ahead, and we'll start the timer.
Let me make sure I have the angle of wherever my hand is making the paint.
I'll make sure that's cool. You don't even worry about that.
I literally have a webcam that is balancing precariously on a speaker weighed down by a tape measure.
This is gonna be a good stream, guys. I'm glad y'all are here.
I think it sounds great.
Long story short, I'm killing it. I know.
You're killing it, man. You're living your best life right now.
Campfire's long, saggy boobs. New painter with the ripe old perky ones.
Yeah.
I'm liking what I'm seeing, boys.
She said your boobs are so much better than mine.
With the little periods and the parentheses, that's
good. Yeah, they seem a little. They're
like separated. Just like
a little off. Yeah. How many times did Andrew flash to earn the beads he has? Like, he did some weird shit for it, man.
No. You see, when you have little kids, you get all the beads.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's the trick. That's the trick.
That's an even weirder
sentence. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's an even weirder sentence, honestly.
Are they giving you the beads so that you flash them? I don't...
I'm just gonna... You can let your imagination run wild.
or not.
All right,
There
we
it
should
is.
probably start painting, right?
All right,
It's up to you.
Tell us when
It's
you're ready.
up to you.
Tell us when you're ready.
I was ready 30 minutes ago.
All right.
When I started painting.
Whatever, we're starting right now. Go.
All right. Is the timer
It's going. The official timer has started.
It's
Dave
on.
has already started painting prior to this because he was not briefed about the rules.
You know what?
We assumed it was understood.
You know what? We didn't really get into like the details, and that's on us.
Yes.
Totally honest.
You
Sophie
are
Wiley
both
says,
scholars and gentlemen.
that's
Thank you.
right. You know what? We're fine. We're gonna make it work. Sophie Wiley says, "What is this about flashing your boobs? You don't know about Mardi Gras? They have Mardi Gras in UK,
So
don't they?
Do they? I don't think they do. Why would they? They
Sophie,
hate
tell
the
me.
French.
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. Do you guys not celebrate that in the UK? Tell me. Explain it.
So
to me.
the prevailing theory is that you show your boobs on Bourbon Street or Mardi Gras. You flash and you are given boobs. You're given beads.
You're giving
beads.
You're giving beads for your boobs.
It's not really as prevalent as people or the movies want to make you think, but it definitely happens.
I mean, every time I've been to New Orleans, I've seen it.
Alpha says Mardi Gras is only New Orleans, isn't it? And that is absolutely not true. It's all of Southeast Louisiana and more specifically Mobile, Alabama, which is the originator of American Mardi Gras. Because that was a French settlement prior to New Orleans, and they did it first, and they won't fucking shut up about it. They're like, anytime somebody from Mobile, anytime you're talking to them, and they're like, hey, yeah, let's go to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. They're like, well, actually, we did it first. And they did it. It's the
ours.
Worst.
It's
the worst. Yeah.
That sounds like garbage to me, yeah.
I mean, it's the one thing they have. Can you give them that one claim to fame?
Mobile? Yeah, they got the tunnel. They got that stupid tunnel.
They have a tunnel?
Home of Mardi Gras and the stupid tunnel.
I mean, it makes me want to go there. I don't know about you.
You had me at tunnel. What?
You had me at original.
It's a whole thing. You hold your breath when you're going through. It's a thing. Whatever. Alabama. Well, then only the best things come from Alabama. Sarcasm from Alpha Devil, of course. Yes.
Yeah. Good old Alabama. I'm not gonna get into a weird race thing today. I promised myself I wouldn't.
Oh,
that's my job today, Dan.
I'm gonna let you guys go.
I'm just not realizing Alpha Devil changed his name at some point in the past few months, I guess, to put underscores in there. So it's Alpha Devil in Alaska and not Alpha Devil in
Alpha Devil Knack or whatever. Yeah.
And this is blowing my mind.
Is your mind blown, dude? Are you having a hard time processing right now?
It is. My mind's blown. The yours is like already almost fully painted, and Dave's getting some.
I don't see why.
Down.
I don't see why his isn't fully painted.
I'm putting.
Yeah, because he had like 30 minutes of extra time.
Because he was going.
I'm bronzing my model.
Was he trying to cheat? You think, Dan? Do you think that he knew not to paint and he was trying to do it on the deal?
Conspiracy? Do you think?
Okay.
I just saw him.
Maybe,
I saw him going.
Maybe I'm not as gentlemanly.
We caught him with his hand in the cookie jar.
He's not as gentlemanly as he says he is. Yeah.
Because everyone thinks I'm Canadian. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's so nice. He's Canadian." I'm like,
Where are you from?
I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Okay. Is that currently where you are?
Yes. So usually like a half mile from the Canadian border.
So yeah, close enough.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's funny because like when they were doing ATC, the ETC stuff, and they were like, we need like an Imperium player. Like we're running out. We don't have a lot of Imperium players to choose from. And my friend's like, oh, like why don't you just choose Dave? They're like, Dave's not Canadian. They're like, what do you mean? He goes to every single big event in Ontario, and he's like, yeah, he lives like right at the border.
Because you're right there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And I do sound Canadian more than American, I think.
You do. I have a coworker that's in Buffalo. Why he moved down here, I will never know.
There are probably many reasons why.
Probably not liking the snow. I don't know.
That and there's not unless it's a sports town with a drinking problem. No, it's a drinking town with a sports problem. Sorry, my bad. there's a difference.
It's a thing. It's a whole thing. It's on a t-shirt.
Oh, trust me. I don't do the sports talk, so people like they literally just like shun me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like,
You're in the right place for that, buddy. A bunch of nerds
I don't know,
here.
Man, I don't sports ball, dude. I don't.
Like, you know, when I was working, like we would always have like fantasy football and all those kind of things, and like that's like a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
Military guys be loving some fantasy football, and it's always like, hey, do you want to get in our fantasy football league? I'm like, no, I don't even give like a little bit of a shit about that, guys. Like, why do you keep asking me?
I just do it in auto draft. Like, you press the button that like picks your own roster, and you just don't even look at it ever.
Oh,
again.
nice.
Like,
yeah.
I don't even change out players like week to week. Like, people at work are like, "Yeah, man, you switched out whatever the guy's name is.
Yeah.
He's not playing whatever." I'm like, I don't know, man.
You swapped out Gribble for McFatterson. Yeah, that was a pretty good trade, bro.
Can you? I already said that. If I did a fantasy football team, it would be like 1/4 kickers, 1/4 punters.
The worst team you can
Yeah.
and
3
somehow still
assistant
win.
coaches, 2 head coaches.
Yeah, these
Yes.
guys don't even go together. What is this? That's amazing.
I'm pretty sure I do pretty okay. As long as
I'm surprised we haven't had
as
a
long as the
redemption yet.
assistant coach doesn't get injured during the game. If my assistant coaches get injured mid-game, I don't get points.
I mean, it's always
Something
a possibility.
Horribly wrong or horribly right. Campfire says, "Only watch football for the tight ends and the sacks," with a little smirky face. Fantastic.
And the fingering ladies or whatever we talked
Yes,
about
the
today.
Ball play.
Apparently that like Elden Ring game has like finger maidens or something like that. And we were trying to figure out like what exactly that meant earlier today.
So I don't video game often, but my brother just picked up Elden Ring, and since he's acquired it, I have dumped a lot of time into it.
A lot of people are talking about it. But speaking of talking about something, Dan has got to sing a song.
I gotta sing a song.
Dan must sing a song.
What song should I sing? Someone tell me.
Campfire just shouted out "fingering ladies," so I kind of want you to work that into a song somehow.
That's what we're talking about. The fingering ladies.
Single ladies. Do single ladies, but fingering ladies.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. That's not a bad idea. Let me see.
Elf says sports are subjective. If you grew up playing it, you tend to love watching it. Why do you call it football when they hardly ever kick the ball? Go back to England. I could do it. Come on, Dan, get it together. Yes, I watch some sports. I'm not huge into basketball. I watch some.
All
NFL.
the fingering ladies. All the fingering ladies. All the fingering ladies. All the fingering ladies. All the fingering ladies. Now put your hands up in the club. Just broke up. I'm doing my own little thing. Decided to dip, but now you want to trip because another brother noticed me. I'm up on him, he up on me. Don't pay him any attention. Cried my tears for 3 good years. You can't be mad at me. Because if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad once you see that he won it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That was beautiful.
Should have put an elder ring on it. Oh, with
Oh,
the tie-in. There it
messed
is.
it up. Thank you.
Too
You
easy.
guys should have told me all this stuff before I started.
Yes. Yes.
Before I made the ill-advised fingering ladies, whatever.
I'm trying to see Dave's model. I see. Is that metallic you're putting down right now, or brown?
Yeah, I bought a bunch of Scale 75 metallics a while ago.
Yeah.
And I've been eyeballing this like red copper colors, and I thought it'd be really cool to do like the color scheme of the Thunder Warriors and like a red copper metallic, and then like weather it all.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. They really don't. I feel like they don't do a lot of concept artwork for the Thunder Warriors. I mean, they did for a hot
I think
minute.
there's only like 1 or 2 sketches that like John Blanche did like a long time ago. But
And there's
I don't
like
think
the
it's much
one
else.
metal model that exists.
Yeah.
Because
It was like a promo thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they had like every mark of armor, like at one point, like as a metal mini.
Like a set.
Yeah. Oops.
I feel like you can still buy that.
You can.
I feel like that set is still. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, you can do the different marks of armor.
Yeah, like Through the Ages or whatever.
Yeah. Do you know what's really
Armor.
cool though is have you read the Valdor book?
No.
Oh, dude. There's a scene in it where like the people that are like against the Emperor are trying to like overthrow him with like a coup.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really cool 'cause it's like
Dan,
almost
chug
at
your
the end of
drink.
it's at the end of the Unification War, and it pretty much goes down to like, oh, they're like, you know, these people are trying to throw a coup. The only surviving Thunder Warriors are trying to like are part of it, and the highest ranking officers in the Thunder Warriors are known as Primarchs.
Ah.
So there's a really cool fight scene between the Primarch, the last surviving Primarch of the Thunder Warriors versus Valdor.
That's interesting.
Dude, he's got a plasma blade. Is what they...
I heard that book was cool.
Oh, like a lightsaber, basically?
It's like a sword that's like radioactive, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, lightsaber. So I just looked it up. You can still buy the Armor Through the Ages set from Games Workshop, and it has a Thunder Warrior in it. For $33. That's a steal for 5 models of Games Workshop.
Really? Huh.
33 United States dollars.
United States dollars. Dollar reduce.
Yeah, I guess that's not a steal, because you can buy a 10-man squad of Mark III for $50.
And who doesn't want
Still,
Iron?
That's a cool Thunder Warrior, yeah.
I love Iron Armor. I don't know. What's your favorite mark of Space Marine armor?
Ooh, Mark III, easy.
Yeah?
Got a whole army of them. Yeah, Imperial Fists, baby.
Mark 6, you fucking...
Beaky Boys?
Beaky Boys, you gotta beaky it up. No, Beaky's...
Worst.
Dude, that's what...
Literally my least favorite mark.
What? That's what I get. That's like what I started with, like, because that's what all the shit had on it.
Yeah, you started a Rogue Trader, right?
I started.
Yeah.
Did I
Got
mention
it on the ground floor?
Did I mention that I started in Rogue Trader, Andrew?
You did not. Tell me more about it.
Have I ever told you about that before? I don't know if we talked about that.
I don't think we did.
Please go into detail on that.
Well, I was a young man. Things were a lot simpler then. You know, they didn't call it self-love. They called it self-abuse.
Ooh. Yes.
What are we talking about?
Dave, you must, at this very moment, pick up your drink and finish it.
It's already empty.
Oh,
God, go get another one.
Oh my God! Fine.
Eat the lime or
I'll
something.
spill bottles.
Squeeze the lime in your eye.
Do it.
I just finished mine, so nobody made me drink anything.
What were you drinking? Wait, Dan started with Rogue Trader? Yes, that is correct. I did start in Rogue Trader.
Yeah.
My dad brought the book home.
I
know I've never mentioned it before. My dad brought the book home because he was the guy that got me into war games, and I fell in love with it. And I read that book like a million times, just over and over again.
What book?
The Rogue Trader book.
I'm not drinking this entire bottle, by the way.
No, of course not. What is that?
I would physically die.
Do it.
Oh, that's plenty. Oh, yeah. Yeah, get some water with that, my guy.
What just happened?
he just took a big old pull of whatever the hell that brown liquid is.
This is called Scarlet Ibis. It's a Trinidadian rum. It is created by Death & Company, which is a cocktail bar in New York City. And they're very well known in the cocktail community. And they actually commissioned a rum distillery with like special instructions to make this drink, this rum exactly to specifications. So,
well, that sounds very fancy, sir.
Yeah, I was super jazzed. I don't know. I'm kind of
You look super jazzed.
I'm a when it coughed out of my mouth. Very. That's the pinnacle of being jazzed, right there. Smooth.
Sophie just asked a very important question, and when I first read it, I kind of scoffed because I'm like, that's ridiculous. But in retrospect, I now feel like an old piece of shit. Sophie says, how old is 40K? 50. Yes?
What?
To which I must respond, it's almost 50 years old.
Yeah, it's been for a while. Like 40K, yeah. I mean, 88, 89 is when it came out. Something like that?
Yeah. No, it was before that, right?
I mean, that's when Rogue Trader came out. Rogue Trader came out, I think, in like 88 or 89.
Okay. So, 40, like...
Did I mention that that's when I started playing? So that's like kind of why I know. Did I tell you guys?
No, you didn't. The Berlin Wall is coming down, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I don't think I mentioned... I don't know if I mentioned it yet.
The Challenger exploded, and then Dan was like, I'm going to play Rogue Trader.
I was like, yep.
Andrew, I'm really jealous of your hats. Maybe I'll give the hat away. I've got a bunch of stuff I can just give away.
Like, he has a closet full of those hats. Like, he can give it away.
I mean, I catch, like, buckets of this shit, like, every year. Like, I've got bags and bags of stuff in the other room. I just grabbed a fistful of it and put this on. So, yeah, Polar, maybe I'll send you a little care package.
Oh.
We will see.
The Burrito Gang.
Just Burrito Gang, that's right. I could go for burrito right now.
Burrito
Gang.
Gang.
That sounds so good right now.
I had I had Chipotle for lunch. I had like a nice little salad there.
Ooh, Chipotle salad. I had Wendy's in a drunken stupor.
Yeah, do you
I
like?
slept.
Do you like Wendy's?
I love Wendy's. I love pizza. I love Candace. I love dragons, and goblins.
Yeah, you would like goblins. Nerd.
1 minute squats for
You
Dan.
nerds.
Dan,
1 minute squats for Dan. All right.
1 minute squats for me. Oh, come on, Sophie. Let's get the trifecta. Let's get
You're
the
gonna be
yes,
so-
1 minute squats for guest. All right.
For
Dave,
guest?
Give us
Do I have to, like-
squats.
You don't have
How
to
do
do
I-
it if you don't want to.
All right, excuse me. I have to. 1 minute.
1 minute. We're all doing it. Don't worry, Andrew will keep track of the time.
Yeah.
You can't see I'm doing them, but I am.
Oh, I don't believe you.
You
All right,
gotta be listening
fine.
when you come back on the
I'm
screen
gonna
here.
rotate.
There it is.
Shit. All right. Is this? Are we? All
I
right.
feel
We just
like
ruined.
I'm
We just
churning
ruined
up
his
my
whole
stomach.
setup.
Sorry, my
So-
back's not in the right position.
Well, you know, Andrew does pretty bad ones too. It's not your fault. It's okay. Yours are awful. You're like this when you do them. You're like,
We're gonna be
Let's get
so
that over now.
thick after this.
that's how you do them, dude. My legs are fucking badass, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. We got like 20 seconds left here.
You're like, we still have 20 seconds. That's fine.
Well, Dan and I have about 20 seconds left.
Cool. All right, we're
Well, I
almost.
started later, didn't I?
Or yeah, you started a little later. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So I
Sing a
gotta,
song.
like-
All right, Dan, we're done.
All right, we're done. Whew. All right, think about a song to sing when you're done, Dave.
Me?
10 more seconds,
Yeah.
Dave, and then sing a song when you get done.
Dave doesn't
no,
really know what
big
he
one.
signed up
3,
for whenever he
2,
agreed to be on the show.
1, you're good, Dave.
Okay.
We didn't
Um,
tell him
Move that
anything.
camera.
All right,
His
we
other
just
camera
rotate
fell off.
this.
Oh, no,
Oh
it
no! I guess I'm not.
didn't.
Saying...
It rotated just a little bit. There it is.
I gotta
Perfect.
readjust, reset, and.
Ooh, take a breath.
All right.
Chaos. Absolute chaos. That's what we do here. Speed painting chaos.
Okay, here we go. Song I will sing.
Take your time. Take a good one.
Yeah. Don't hurt yourself.
Excuse
man.
me.
That's not sitting right with me.
No?
Ugh.
What happened to you?
Just drank a lot of booze today, man. It's just churning up in there.
Ugh.
Spazgar. Hell yeah, I made it just in time.
Asgar!
Alright, so I have to do a song, eh?
You gotta sing
You
a song,
do.
yeah?
It's required that you sing a song of your choice.
Alright.
If it sucks, we'll cut you off. But
That's
yeah,
fair.
no, we've pulled the plug on people before.
Oh, that's
Yes.
fair. Alright, so I guess I'll
Give
start
some
with...
verse to the
It's
chorus.
weird because the song's not... It's not like... I can't, like, actually, like... The song's not there.
Yeah.
But imagine I'm singing Go West, King of Wishful Thinking.
Oh,
which
there
is
you go. That's
a
a jam.
horrible 80s song, which is...
yeah,
Do you mean good 80s song?
that's,
Because
that's an amazing song. That's a banger.
jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a jam right there.
So where should I start? Do you want me to
Wherever
start
you want,
like, at the
man.
beginning?
Just the chorus. Just the chorus.
However you, whatever you
I
want to
don't
do.
need to fall at your feet. Just cause
Nice.
just cause you cut me to the bone. And I won't miss the way that you kiss me. We were never carved in
Oh,
stone.
this is good.
Listen to that
If
beautiful
I don't
voice.
listen to the talk of the town, then maybe I
Soul.
can fool myself. I'll get over you. I know I will. I'll pretend my ship's not sinking again, and I'll tell myself I'm over you, cause I'm the king of wishful thinking.
Oh,
What was
that
his
was
I'm
Ross
awesome.
the
movie was that in?
king of wishful
Wasn't that in,
thinking.
The movie about the prostitute and Richard Gere.
Oh, it's in that movie too?
No.
Is it? It's in Pretty Woman, right?
Was it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just a wonderful, horrible song.
No, that's.
Was it in? Was it a Never Ending Story? I feel like
Why
it was.
would it be a never-ending story? That's not a fucking. Yeah, Pretty Woman says Alpha Devil. 1 minute squats for Andrew. Oh, thank you.
I'm
sir.
doing it already. Damn.
Hey, I want to tell you, Dave, that was beautiful, and I think
That was.
if the
That was
people are smart,
fantastic.
they'll make you do more singing.
More
because
singing.
I'm
That's
never
really
gonna
amazing.
be able to
Stupid hat.
paint. I have to keep looking at lyrics.
That's the whole point.
Crap.
You've narrowed
should've-
down the essence of the whole show. I won't be able to paint because I'm doing other wacky stuff.
This is very true.
That's the whole thing. That's what we
That's
do around
great
here.
to hear. Because I'm never gonna finish painting this model. Let's just leave it here.
There you are.
That's
I
fine.
literally
faith.
so if you
Gotta
guys
have
ever look
faith.
at my models, they
Dun,
take
dun,
about
dun.
10 to 11 hours for me to paint. Like every
Your
model
style
I
is
do.
like so distinct though, so like I can't even be mad at that. Like it's just your style is really cool.
Oh, that's not even. Yeah, that's not even counting the conversion process.
Right? Yeah. Like all the time.
Conversions. Woof. Like
freaking.
Did someone add another minute of squats?
Yeah, you did.
Why me?
You're gonna get so thick.
It's my night off.
Because you said that you were you didn't feel great because of your drinking, and this is teaching you a lesson, I think.
This teaches you to be able to squat through your drinking.
That's right.
I mean, when
Will
we
he
go
throw
out
up?
and climb outdoors, that's like you gotta be whiskeyed up to get some good climbs in.
My quads
There
are
was
burning,
actually
man.
a day where we were outside climbing. I couldn't feel my feet because it was too cold out.
Ugh,
It was like
brutal.
20. It was like 35 degrees out. I couldn't feel my feet, so I just drank like a bunch of tequila, and then I was like, I can climb. I can feel my feet now.
My feet are warm. Yeah.
I feel like dancing.
I don't know why, but I kind of feel like dancing. I kind of feel like partying right now. I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't think that was time.
Oh my god. Well, I think that's 3 minutes of squats, right? That's capped out.
Did you do 3 minutes?
Total.
I thought. Well, yeah. I guess that is 3 minutes altogether for you.
You know what? I should have painted an orc.
Yeah, you should have. Oh my god.
You know,
Sophie Wiley redeemed Andrew Chug-a-Lug.
Hydrate, baby.
oh, poor Andrew.
Where is my? Where? Fuck.
Also, I'm sorry if you can't see my model.
It's
I'm
fine.
very. I guard my model like the One Ring.
Right.
I
You
look
don't
like
want us to see
Gollum.
what you're doing over
It's
there.
a secret. It's a secret. Speaking
big
of fantasy, Dan hates Lord of the Rings.
You don't like Lord of the Rings?
No? I don't hate Lord of the Rings. It's just not a thing that I'm really that interested in. That's all. I think the word hate is a bit strong. It's just not my jam.
Al
You know
says,
what,
hey,
though?
can we
I
get
always-
redeemed for 1 minute of extra cycle in the background? Yes. We bought a Peloton recently.
Oh, you got
Ooh.
fancy.
And it's on camera right now, so we could mix that into the rotation.
I like
guess.
how it's glowing. It's glowing with majesty.
Yeah. It's kind of like
when
a
you
light
pay,
all behind
when
it.
you pay $9,000 for a bike, that's what you have to do.
$9,000?
No, I'm kidding. It wasn't really $9,000.
I don't know, man. You
It
got
was
I
like-
bought a used. I'm telling you right now, I bought a used. Yeah, it was
It
not.
was like
spending your money on
$2,000.
It was not retail. Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's still pretty.
It is. Yeah.
Oh my
crazy.
gosh! How often have you used it so far?
Every day. That's why.
Every-
That's why I'm
Nice.
burning. That's why these squats hurt me.
Have you been using it?
Me?
Yeah, you fatty.
Yes. I need to. I got the freaking inner tube we gotta get rid of.
Yeah, you got that fucking belly right now.
It's coming in, man. It's developing nicely.
You got to get on that Dave Koska climbing mountains and shit action.
Man, I went rock climbing once with my buddy, and he's super into it, and I just could not get into it. Like,
You couldn't
it
keep
just
up.
didn't interest me.
It's
Yeah.
a cult.
It is a cult in a good, in the best way, but it's definitely a group of people that want to be doing it.
What happens is you start climbing, and then you meet a bunch of other climbers, and before you know it,
Yeah.
you're booking trips to like.
Planning trips, right?
You're planning trips to climb mountains. You bought a
Yeah.
kayak. You have a kayak like
Yeah.
rack on your car.
It's a whole lifestyle.
Yeah, you
It's
start
a
doing trips
lifestyle.
to just hike mountaintops.
Yeah.
Not even climb them anymore.
Oh, so you met my friend then?
Probably.
Probably.
Oh yeah, I
Ray
saw him in
said-
Moab last week. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably was. I need to add a Dan has to read 2 paragraphs from Lord of the Rings as a redemption.
Ooh, I like that.
I'd do it. Read it
Or
fast.
maybe
I'll read it
it's
fast
a lot
as
of
hell,
songs.
man.
There's a lot of songs in like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, so maybe we could like
Is
make
there
Dan,
like
when he has to
is there
sing a song.
is there a soundtrack like to the Lord of the Rings?
I mean,
Is there a movie? Yeah.
there's those songs, the orchestral songs.
and
they also
smash the
sing a
plates.
lot.
That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. Yeah, that's a bunch of songs.
By the
It's
way,
classic.
Astrogranite empty? It's empty.
it's
Why is my
funny 'cause
Astrogranite empty?
recently, my friend and I, my buddy who I climb with, he's really into like, I don't know how you get into this, but he's really into Shakespearean sonnets. So sometimes he'll just like break into like a sonnet when he's
Like
drunk.
not being funny.
Like he'll just like the moment will move him, and he'll be
Okay.
like, I want to do a sonnet.
Dude,
So
I'm
last
into that.
night when we were climbing, I was like, we need to do Sea Captain monologues like the entire day. So I started the Sea Cap. I was belaying him, and I had my phone out, and I had my hand on the brake, and he was taking a rest, and I recited the Sea Captain monologue from the Lighthouse.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm familiar with the movie.
So William Dafoe has this really amazing like monologue where he's like, "Damn ye, Winslow, with the bilge and the phlegm in the bile."
Right. Yes.
Trust me.
As only Willem Dafoe can deliver.
I feel like that should be contractually obligated as an actor now, where they're like, I have to be contractually obligated to get a Sea Captain monologue in my movie.
Dude,
but this is a cyberpunk film. You're like,
it's in my contract.
Yeah. Be amazing.
This is a love story set in the World War I. Yeah, I don't care. Sir, this is Pride and Prejudice. I don't care.
All right, so Dan, Sophie just redeemed sing a song. I'm gonna send you a song. Stand by.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know how it goes though. Like
it doesn't matter. That's what's gonna make it funny.
I don't know the melody.
That's perfect.
I won't be able to do it right.
There was a band that actually did something like that.
I want you to make up your own melody.
That sounds like an awful idea. That is just.
There was a band that did a contest where they released the chords to their song, but they didn't release the song yet, and all the people that like wanted to enter the contest had to play the song based on what they think it was based on the chords that were given to them.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they did like a whole like music video of like different bands like releasing.
All right, Dan, check your Instagram. I just sent you the lyrics.
Check my Instagram. Okay, hold on.
It's in the group message we had with Dave here.
With Dave here.
Wait, bend the forks?
Chip the glasses and crack the plates, blunt the knives and bend the forks. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. Smash the bottles and burn the corks. Cut the cloth and tread on the fat. Pour the milk on the pantry floor. Leave the bones on the bedroom mat. Splash the wine on every door. Dump the crocks in a boiling bowl. Pound them up with a thumping pole. And when you finish, if any are whole, send them down the hall to roll. That's what Baggins hates. Carefully with the plates. How'd I do?
And then they do his dishes, and it's beautiful.
How'd I do there? Was it all right?
It was okay.
It was okay. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Well, the irony is no one knows how it should be because they're just written down in a book, and there's no.
Oh, okay. It's not in the movie or anything.
It is, and they gave it a melody, but it's all, artistic license, I guess.
Yeah.
Dan, are you using a heat gun right now?
I am.
I can't hear it.
Oh man, you guys have this down to a science now. I feel.
Yeah.
That's why I needed like a 10-minute head start.
I can't even see yours, Dave.
Oh, sorry.
Just unchain the melody, Dan. Thanks, I hate it, says Alpha Devil. No problem.
Is that still just the metallic base coat?
Oh, I'm on the second coat right now.
Oh, okay.
You have 32 minutes left.
Your time's halfway up, just FYI.
Cool, I'm gonna go to the third metallic color.
The third.
This is going in an army I want to paint for like Adepticon. In like 3 years.
That was a poor choice then for this.
Yep.
Correct, it is. Correct.
Should have learned your lesson.
Yeah.
Well, he knows it now.
Lesson.
He knows it now. So next time you come on, Dave, you'll know.
Gotcha. That's what I said. I should have painted an orc. Just muscles and muscles.
Who came on painting an orc? We had a guest on that painted an orc.
Orion's
and it looked really good. Was it Orion?
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Hers was. Yeah, it was. It was pretty good.
She painted, and then she started painting like these really amazing space wolves.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen her space wolves recently.
Yeah, they're shaded out and stuff.
Yeah, they're epic. Like she starts with like a dark red-brown color and then works it up to blue, and it's just like so fucking good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really good. So if you don't know her, Dave, check out Orion's Belt Minis.
Orion's Belt Minis.
That's the one. You do the same thing I do. If I want to remember something, I sing it.
Sing it.
And then immediately search for it on Instagram?
Yeah, do it right now. Okay. Definitely don't be painting right now.
Yeah, forget painting. Look up different painters.
Orion's Belt Minis? Orion's Belt Painting?
Minis,
I like her flesh tones.
Pretty sure it's Orion Belt Minis. Yeah. Yeah.
Dan, did you have school today?
I did have school today.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I did a presentation, and it went swimmingly. It went really well.
Was that the one you were telling me about, the group project?
No, it was another class with a group project. I have group projects like on everything right now.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it's not my favorite, but this one I actually really like this group. It was just me and 2 other students, and they did great. They did amazing, so I'm super happy about that.
Here's a little trick about group projects. If they all start to like slack off, just invite them out for dinner and then give them all food poisoning.
That's a good idea. No, I like that.
Yeah, and then you're like, I am the one who showed up, and then you just give out your part of the presentation.
Yeah.
I tried
to get everyone to do the right thing, but they were all busy being sick and pissing out of their buttholes.
Yeah. You did your best.
Speaking of projects and presentations.
Speaking of pissing out your butthole. Yeah.
Dan, speaking of pissing out your butthole,
yeah.
If I asked you right now to give a presentation off the cuff on a subject you know so much about, and it would be flawless and perfect and expert level, what would it be? Zero prep.
I mean, obviously, like playing Warhammer or...
Can't be Warhammer.
Oh, can't be Warhammer?
Oof.
All right, playing the bass.
Ooh, slapping the bass?
Slapping the bass. Yeah. Airsoft.
Dan, are you a bassist?
I am. I guess I am. I play the bass probably the most. It's probably my favorite instrument, but I kind of play a little bit of every instrument.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like when I was in grade school, I played the flute, and then I played the saxophone.
Like a flute, like a real flute, or like
a flute.
Okay,
no,
like
a flute. Yeah. You know,
I like how we both did this.
made of metal and everything.
Slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass, man.
Yeah,
the higher it is, the higher
you gotta
it is.
Do it. Oh, is it normally that high?
How good of a bass player are you?
I think I'm pretty good. I mean,
there's.
Did you play our opening song? Wasn't that you?
I mean, that's a song that I sequenced and wrote. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I wrote that and put it together, but like it doesn't have any live instruments in it. So the music that you hear whenever you're waiting for the stream to start is a Dan Gomez original.
Yeah.
That is something that I definitely.
That's why we never have viewers when we first go live.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, I hate that fucking song.
But they're waiting for it to actually begin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just wait 3 minutes in.
They're like, this song is garbage. I can't handle it anymore.
I mean, you could be the people from like Frontline Gaming where they use like that royalty-free song.
Yeah.
With the really bad bass quality in it, and it like.
Oh wow.
It makes it. Yeah, it's a little rough.
It's the mix is very rough.
Alpha says he tunes in just for that song,
Oh.
and Wardrobe Plays World War II says, "How good a bass player are you?" It sounds like a challenge.
I mean, I think there's not a lot of things that I can't play. Like, if just give me like a couple of days to like.
And humble too.
I mean, I've been playing since I was like, I don't know. I've been playing since I was like 12, 13.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, you pick it up. What do they say? Like after like 10 years of playing it religiously, like you get good at it. Really good.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff obviously like I can't play, but like if you give me a little bit of time, I'll learn how to play it.
Wardrobe says, I mean, I don't count it, but let's just say Rage used me as a guide to their tunes.
Like some of their stuff is like literally like things that I play to like kind of like I just like their riffs and I like play them to warm up. There's like a couple of them that I really enjoy.
Dan is so good. He has mastered the brown note. Perfect. Yes.
I'll
actually our exit song. Yeah.
I'll make
we're closing.
I'll make you poop your pants.
The brown note. The piss out of your butthole.
Here's a really wild fact. Did you know every color has a sound? Like every color emits like a low decibel sound.
Huh.
Yeah.
That sounds like some real hot yoga rock climber shit right there, man.
Possibly.
Hey, so
the solo frequency
colors have sound, bro.
Colors have sound, man.
Hey, man. All right, if you have synesthesia, that's extremely accurate.
Yeah, synesthesia for sure.
Yeah.
When Aquarius is in line with Mercury, bro.
You almost said Mercury.
Mercury.
Stretch.
Everyone stretch. Oh, big stretch.
Oh, big stretch.
Cracking things that are in my back.
Let me just get this.
Oh, he's stretching his legs. Oh, very nimble.
Whoa, that's sexy.
Wardrobe says, I've heard this before about sound. I don't know. That's what Giant says, not me. I can play chess. What? Musically numb, can't play an instrument, remember lyrics. I've heard this. I'm trying to put this together. I've heard this before, but about sound. Aren't we talking about sound? Or do you mean like color applying to sound? Let me know, Wardrobe. I want to know. But Dave, if you had to give a presentation on something you are an expert at that is not Warhammer or rock climbing, what would it be?
Oof.
Something that you can just go off on right now.
Oof. That's a good question.
In chat, I want to know as well. Tell me something you're good at that we don't know a lot about.
Yeah, I want to know about people's things that they do and like they are expert at.
And you know you're proud of it, right? Everybody's immediately typing in what they're proud of. I want to
know. Things that I'm good at.
Dave's still trying to answer.
I like to slackline a lot. I hike a lot. I'm a painter, musician-ish. If I were to try again. Yeah. I don't know. I like to draw. I paint. I love to cook.
You're a Renaissance man.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
So humble.
I suppose.
I mean, yes, but yes. I mean, actually, no, but yes.
This is the year where I want to write my first book.
Do it.
I don't know if it's going to be a self-help book or if it's going to be a book that I'm going to try and pitch to Black Library.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a book I've been wanting to write for a while because I think it's really. I feel like there's a lot of things in the Warhammer universe that we don't really talk about, and one of them is like perpetuals.
Sure. Have you been reading the Siege of Terra series?
Yup.
Have you read the last one or the last two? I guess.
Saturnine and
because they talk about some of those guys, right?
Yeah.
Which
I'm
cool.
not a man. The Siege of Terra books are not. Oh, Warhawk. Warhawk was good.
I didn't finish Warhawk yet.
Warhawk.
I can't talk about it then.
Yeah, don't. Please don't.
We'll cut your feet immediately.
I will absolutely just shut you down right now. Snape kills Dumbledore.
Well, if you need some editing help, man, let me know.
Yeah.
I'm also a writer. That's my minor in college.
Oh,
creative
nice.
writing. And I like to read people's stories and go, no, that's not good.
It's gonna return it with just a red marker through everything. Yeah, this is trash.
Wrong.
What is this literary swill?
What is this shit?
So New Penner says I could bullshit some color theory for 30 minutes. Probably you and me both, New Penner. Paul Muffin says I can write papers on 0 hours of sleep when I get super stressed. You sound like a college student because you are one. Spazgar says Dan knows I'm an expert at being angry. Is Spazgar an angry man?
He can be angry.
Oh god. Oh god.
You know, I think Travis, you've gotten way better with that the longer I've known you. I mean,
angry at what though? Right? Like, is it like minor inconveniences?
Just the world.
Just things. Yeah. I get pretty worked up too.
Just the world in general.
Sophie says Star Trek, Blackadder, Lancashire. I assume that's a show. Oh, Lancashire slang, being a Bret. I guess Lancashire is a place. It sounds like a place. Is that where the hobbits are from? Ray said the difference. I'm just marginalizing all of our European.
We really are. So worldly.
Ray said the difference between Texas and New Mexico's oil field anti-indemnity acts. That's extremely specific, and I love it. I'm here for it. Alpha says, thanks for coming to my TED Talk on how to be the hobby Weird Al. I want to know what that means, Alpha. Let me know what the hobby Weird Al means in your own terms. That's my other hobby.
Something parody-based?
Yeah, he's
is
done
it
like
parody-based or just
no,
being...
he's done a bunch of like parody songs.
Oh, he has, yeah. Can he play accordion?
I don't know. I don't think he can play accordion.
Does he like polka?
It's a pretty big... We got 21 minutes left, by the way, Dave.
Oh, and I am nowhere near where I need to be.
You're doing fine.
The fastest I ever painted a model was a Lord of the Rings model, and I got it done in 6 hours. That was the fastest I've ever painted.
Well, you're about to break your record. Be sure that you paint the base as well. Dan already has some texture on his base.
I do.
Oh, yeah, mine's definitely not, because...
That, I can make or break it. Elf says, yes, I used to play trombone and dabbled in accordion.
Oh, trombone. Were you in a ska band?
Oh yes. Who wasn't in a ska band?
I was never in a ska band. I'll tell you that much.
Dan, you were never in a band that because you were like a Tool guy, right? Like Insane Clown Posse. Tool. You were on the other end of the spectrum.
Always Insane Clown Posse all the time. Yes.
Yes.
You know
always
me.
the juggalo with the face paint. There's pictures of Dan floating up there with the face paint on.
Yeah, juggalos for life.
We should have a juggalo
family.
See, Dave knows what's up.
Fago and family, baby.
First of all, there's a video of the Insane Clown Posse frontman trying to dropkick Fred Durst at a concert.
That sounds awesome.
So you approve of that?
Last stream.
Did we? Did we sing some Fred's Durst?
You did, I think. Or
I remember singing something. Oh, I sang Nookie one time.
Nookie, yeah.
Yeah.
I did it all for the Nookie. Alpha says, no, sir, classic New Orleans jazz. No, I was in elementary and junior high. You need to go on Google Earth and type Lancashire, UK. You'll know it's a place. I believe you. It took me a long time to write that. Let me see here. I'm looking up right now. Google.
It took you a while to type the word Lancashire?
Her response. We talked about like.
How do you spell Lancashire? It sounds like
just like it sounds. Here we go.
Just like it sounds.
I'm destined for failure on that.
I hate when people say it's spelled like it sounds. It's like, well, I don't know what that means.
Phonetically, it doesn't sound like
Lancaster. Lancaster?
I'm really good at spelling those. So, yeah.
Is Lancashire a region or a city or a town? Because I see Lancaster. But
it's probably like
all these weird.
It's probably like Worcestershire or something.
Oh,
Worcestershire.
Worcester.
It's called Worcester.
Worcester.
My checkered vans say yes. I was in a ska band. Yes, you and me both. I was in a ska band called the Moist Towelettes, and we fucking rocked.
You don't even play an instrument, though.
I play the trumpet and the guitar, my dude.
Sure you do.
I was in a ska band, too.
I did in high school when to be in a ska band, you just strung on it.
You just show up.
Yeah. I was the hype guy. I was the dance guy.
You just danced.
Like the guy in the Boss Tones who just dances.
That was him.
Polar Muffin getting real defensive. Okay. What's wrong with ska and Insane Clown Posse?
There's nothing wrong with ska music, okay? And I will fight people with my fists.
Alpha says gonna learn the
beautiful,
lyrics
rich history
for when I challenge Andrew. Oh yeah, like their one song.
They have so many good songs.
I know they do. Actually had their album.
Which one?
Did. I didn't. Their debut album. It was just self-titled, I think, right? Wasn't it? I gotta look this up now.
Are you talking about the one that they got popular on?
Yes.
That's not their first album.
I was like that.
Because there's like Scott Core, The Devil and More. There's like a bajillion other albums.
You see how much Andrew knows? He doesn't know anything.
I know nothing. What is it called? Discography.
I know nothing.
Let's face it.
Yes, it has
yes, that was
Royal
our third
Oil
album.
in it.
Royal Oil was a good one. I like that one.
Such a good song.
Yeah, I remember listening to that album. Like,
or Rascal King.
Yeah, the whole album's good. There's like 10 good songs in there.
You know what's really weird? Do you remember all the metal, the Twisted Metal like ripoff games that came out?
Like cars just wrecking each other.
I don't remember the ripoff games. I remember Twisted Metal.
So there was like Carmageddon. There was like
okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
Vigilante 78 or something. There was like Road Trip or like a road trip game where like you go to all like the different like iconic places in America as a road trip as a car combat game.
Wild.
And is the goal to get somewhere or to kill everybody on the way there?
I think so. You just kill everyone once you get there.
Do you remember what it's called? Because I gotta look it up.
I think it was just called like Road Trip or something.
I've never heard
it.
Mid-90s. When was this?
Because Rascal King was on this game soundtrack, and that's why I remember that game.
What console?
That's amazing.
Was on? PS2.
It was for PlayStation.
PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1?
PlayStation 1.
Because there's one popping up for PS2.
Oh, really? What's it called?
It's called Road Trip Adventure, and this is when the car's killing everybody. Hang on. A racing adventure video game.
Exactly the thing we're talking about.
Also known as Road Trip, or
I was so sure.
Oh. This might be. I mean, it can't be a coincidence. This has to be the game.
It can't be a coincidence.
Yeah, it's like a racing game. So Road Trip's like a racing game, but it's like Mario Kart. Like you'd like fight people as well.
Yeah. That sounds right.
It just seemed like very violent.
Oh yeah, there's guns. Oh yeah, there's big old cannons and stuff on these cars.
Okay, yeah, that's probably the game.
This is so like 1999.
Yep.
The 90s had some good car fighting games.
Dude, Carmageddon was a fucking bee's
When did
knees.
this come out? I gotta look this up.
Do you know about that game?
2002. Carmageddon, yeah.
Dude, so good. It's like a racing game or a demolition derby, or you just kill all the pedestrians to win.
I mean, that's just why we have violent youth in this country, Dave.
Yeah.
I mean, I have rage. I'd rather fucking run over pedestrians in a game than in person.
I don't know if I ever played Carmageddon.
Ah, so good. I was like a PC kid growing up.
Same, yeah.
I was kind of.
We never had a computer in our house ever.
We had like the one Gateway 2000 like shared home computer with like Minecraft on it. That was it. Solitaire.
I mean, I remember playing like on the school computer because we had like typing and all these like computer classes.
Oregon Trail, classic.
I think we had Oregon Trail. We definitely had like battle chess.
Oh, yeah, and
you mean just chess?
No, battle chess. And
all the like pieces would come alive. Yeah.
Yes, no, I played that as well. Yeah.
No, it's epic. It's really cool.
Yeah. Oh god, you were taking me back. I gotta look this up.
Yeah, I remember battle chess. Battle chess is fucking great, man.
There it is. When did it come out?
Are we now looking up like old games?
I'm in a whirlpool of nostalgia right now.
Nice, I like it.
I like the fact
13 minutes.
Yeah, 14 minutes left. Don't we
doing
have
a great job, Dan? You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Don't we have like an overtime too? Did someone give
That'll
us
just no, not yet. I don't think so.
No? Oh, I thought someone gave us
I never saw an overtime unless I missed it. I'll go back and look. That'll just came out in '88.
THPS and Superman though, top video game soundtrack song. Let me see. I like the Mardi Gras beats, says General Conquer. I'm gonna have to study more 60s and 70s stuff. Don't know most of the stuff you're on about. It's not 60s and 70s.
Oh,
God damn it, Sophie. Ow. Why?
Dave, Sophie's our resident child.
She's young.
She's like 9, yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
9.
When is that game you're playing, Andrew?
What? 18, 19 now, Soph?
Yeah, certainly an adult, but it's bizarre that she was born.
She likes to give us a fucking hard time.
Yeah. Add a minute of overtime. I will log that now.
It's not gonna get us very far. But
Big
I appreciate.
Brush Dan, switch your biggest brush.
Biggest brush. All right.
And big brush guest, Dave. You must use the largest brush you have on hand.
What do I have in this bag?
Whatever it is, find the big one.
No.
The biggest brush.
For how long?
1 minute. I'll tell you when to stop.
All right, just so you guys know, this is how gross and grimy. This brush has like lint all over it. It hasn't seen paint on it in like a millennia. Well, you know what that means. I'm just gonna use
dry brush time.
Just ink
or wash it or do the base.
But if I ink wash it means I won't be able to paint this model for like another.
That just means you gotta work on the base when it's drying. That's what I do. I'll like slather all kinds of stuff on top.
Or you have a heat brush.
Yeah, Dan cheats. I don't do that.
Smart,
General Congress says, "When is that game you're playing? Which game are you talking about?
Talking about Elden Ring? Yeah, I was talking about Elden Ring.
No.
Everyone's finger maidens.
Finger maidens.
I'm hip with the kids.
I know you mean, no, Conquer. I know you mean 40K. Which 40K game? The one we're gonna play at school, like in the club, or the one I'm gonna play?
I know what the kids are into these days.
They like fidget spinners and they like to.
Oh,
they like that Leif Garrett and fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners, yeah, and battle chess
and Battletoads.
That was a hard game.
Battletoads.
That was the hardest game I've ever played.
It's all about Battletoads, bruh.
General Conquer, I have a tournament on March 12th, so that's when I'm playing. I
also have a tournament. Oh, I'm running a tournament on March 12th, actually.
Ooh, maybe you can like.
You guys should come by.
Maybe we can stream it.
Yeah.
Between rounds.
Let's do that.
So prior to going to LVO, I was like, I'm gonna build an army that fits in one case, and I was like, oh, the models that I could do that with are my Horus Heresy Space Marines, my Raven Guard, and I was like, I would just have to make a first generation Space Marine list that can be pseudo playable. So I thought it'd be fun. Well. What's that?
In 40K as well.
Yeah, so I made a conversion to a Drop Site Massacre Korax from the
Nice.
Isvan Dropsite Massacre. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a perfect idea. And I was like, he'll be Gilliman. And then I made an Ultramarines army based around my Raven Guard models, all first generation Space Marines. And it is just, it was so... I went to like an RTT just to like see how it would do. It got smoked by like everyone. And I was like, and it worked.
Did you have fun though?
No, I didn't.
No, not when you're getting smoked. It's
didn't.
not fun to get smoked by everyone.
No, I didn't.
It's not a good time.
I will say though, I spent the most amount of CP in one turn in my entire life. I went first against one of those buggy orc army lists, like the very like the freebooters, like bajillion buggies.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm gonna just like jump with everything I've got. And I literally spent with Gilman and everything, I spent 14 CP on the first turn.
God dang.
And I did nothing against his opponent.
That's a lot.
I shot like a bajillion like bolt guns at things and like stern guard, and I ended up they're just all bolt guns, and then I ended up killing like 2 buggies and like a unit of like death copters, and the rest is. And then I was like point blank in his army's face, and he literally just like he pulled like 40 Marines off on me.
Cut you to ribbons, yeah, right. Those buzzsaws and everything.
That sucks, man.
I was like, how do these do in melee? He's like, well, I killed 1 model, so now everything hits on 3s now, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. Orcs are pretty good in melee.
I was like, well, this buggy's not that good in melee. Oh, it's AP -2 damage, and I'm like,
those buggies are amazing in melee. There's a reason you can only take 3 now and not 9.
Yeah, the orcs are the whole reason that rule came about.
Yeah.
I got so salty about it. I was like laughing about it. Not as salty as when I played against Custodes for the first time. That was fun.
Ooh, yeah. So I started making the Custodes army after the October tournament Dan and I did. I don't know if you heard, but Dan and I wanted to make 2 armies that were competitive because we've never been super competitive in 40K, or I hadn't been. So we're like, let's do it. Let's pick like a meta army and like make it good. He picked Thousand Suns, which were very powerful at the time, and I picked Custodes, which weren't like where they are today, but they were still really, really good, like really, really good. And in the past month, Custodes got like astronomically, impressively awesome. So I feel kind of dirty for doing it, but I started before the new book came out. I started before the new book came out. They're disgusting. Like the Custodes are absolutely.
Are they that much better now?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. Like. Dude. I'm an okay player. Like I haven't read the rules. I haven't played a single solid game with my Custodes ever. Yeah. I feel like when I go to this tournament, I'm going to the tournament without having played a game with them. I play like 2 Crusade games.
You're that
I feel
confident.
like I'm going to do very well just by nature of them being very good. So stay tuned for the results, because I have not read or studied or anything. I would venture to say I'm going to do fairly well.
That's the thing about like the way GW is right now with the way they're like building their armies is I play AdMech, and even with like the new points increase and everything, I went to a tournament in November. It was like 120 players, and the last round I played against like a top ITC player, and him and I were playing, and like he literally didn't get out of his deployment zone, and I just was like, oh cool, like this 1 unit of Vanguard just killed like 20 demons, like a 20-man unit of demons that had a 4 pinball save. It just like blew them out. I was like, this is not how this game should be going. And it made me like really sad because I haven't really been playing 40K that often lately. And when I played the game, it was like, is this what like meta people feel like when they play their armies? Like things just kind of like get pulled off the board. You're like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah, and that's weird. It's like me for my entire tenure of a 40K player up until I made the Custodes army. It was always like, oh, here's my collection, here's my army. I love and cherish these little baby boys that I painted, and they're my little children, and I'm going to take good care of them. And now I feel like when I take this army out, I'm like, okay, this is like a clinical, test of my skill or whatever, and a unit gets killed, I'm not gonna be like invested in it, and that's different for me, right? I'm usually super invested in like the story and like what it feels like, what it looks like, but now, actually I'm lying, because in building this I'm still pretty invested in how they look.
You're just so full of shit.
Well, I'm saying that because in my head I'm like, yes, I'm going into this tournament thinking I'm just going to play strictly competitively and clinically, but I know when I get in there,
you get sad.
I'm gonna be, and not just sad, but I'm not gonna play gamey. Like I'm not gonna be like, well, this guy needs to go a quarter-inch forward to capitalize the heroic convention and like all that kind of stuff. Like I'm not gonna do that just by my nature, I think, and that'll be a bad thing.
But that's the whole point.
I know, and
that's the whole point of this
games.
level of play,
and that's why I need to practice games, which I haven't or had the time to do. So maybe I'll get one in to kind of like feel it out. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I've been lucky that I've been able to play a lot of games recently, so I feel like I feel like I'm getting really good with my Thousand Suns. And I played my buddy Blues Metal. Actually, he's on. I think right now he might be just be listening. We played the other night, and I lost by like 1 point, and I was like totally stoked about it. I'm like, the whole game, I'm like, oh fuck, he's kicking my ass. Like he had 2 turns where like he just picked up max points, but then in the last 2 turns, like I started picking up hydrate. So it was like one of those things. I need more water. It was one of those things where I was like, oh man, I don't think I'm doing so good. But then he was like, we got to play, play all the way through. And then at the end, we scored it up, and it was like 2 points off. And I was like, yeah, that's great. And I was like, that's good. Thanks for reminding me like to keep playing all the way through, even though I'm like frustrated or I feel like I'm getting my ass kicked.
Is that what you're talking about with the 10 points for painted?
Yeah. Like technically, if we were counting the 10 points for painted, I was up by obviously 8 points, but
which you should because it's a rule.
But like, I'd rather win by scoring more points from the
merit
game.
Of actually outplaying your opponent,
as opposed to like getting the points for like having painted minis. Like at a tournament, and that's like if the requirement's not painted, then yeah, I'll take those points. But just at the house.
Yeah,
just at the house, nah.
Yeah, I mean, like you played in your basement. Like,
Fire Spray! She's been lurking but wanted to say hi. What have you been up to, Elle? I haven't talked to you in a while now.
It has been a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in a while. Tell us what you're up to. Stop lurking.
Get her back on.
Stop lurking. Yeah, we do have to get Elle back on. That's a good time. That's a good time. Yeah, why haven't I had you back on, or why haven't we chatted?
Both.
It's a two-way street, my friend.
You have 3 minutes and 23 seconds.
Man, I can so much.
See the panic and color draining out of Dave's face.
Yeah, I have so much metal painted on this model.
Well, he came on looking like that, so.
I mean, yeah, you guys kind of like won the mental head game before it even started.
Oh yes.
I believe.
Do you think that the full model will be covered in paint?
God, no.
Add a minute of overtime, so we're up to 2 overtime minutes. You technically have
ATST.
5 minutes left.
Elle says she's painting an ATST Raider on stream tomorrow. Pumped about that. Nice. Elle Firespray also streams here on Twitch, so you should go give Elle Firespray a follow. She does a lot of Legion models, and as a Star Wars fan, I'm super excited about that. So, and she's a great painter and just a lovely person who I really like a lot. So you should go check out her channel. And a great guest. So yeah, she's gonna be painting a cool ATST, which ATSTs are badass. Like they're so cool.
Are they like the Sentinels?
Yes.
They're like the 2-legged Johns.
Yeah. So this, and I know it's been like the internet has kind of dispelled this, but growing up, you got the 4-legged one, the 2-legged one, right? Yeah. Everybody on the planet called it an AT-AT, right?
It's an AT-AT.
I know it's an AT-AT, and I know everyone now calls it an AT-AT. I would contend that every single child growing up called it an AT-AT and not an AT-AT.
I always called it an AT-AT.
As they should, because no one calls an AT-ST an AT.
I know.
An AT.
I know. Like, it's an acronym. You don't pronounce it.
But if it's bizarre. 2 words that you can actually say, why not just say those 2 words?
That's
why, like, when you have an acronym, it makes it into a word, and then you say the word instead of the acronym. We don't say. I get that. You guys like NASA? I like how they got on the moon. No, you say NASA's cool. That's what you say.
But ATST. Anyway, not even the point. Not even the point.
What is your point?
The point is that I think a lot of people now are like, it's AT-AT, and they like push up their glasses and they act like they've always called it that. To which I say no. They're posers, and everyone on the planet said AT-AT. Even you, Dan, when you were growing up, called it an AT-AT.
When I was little, no, I called it an AT-AT the whole time.
I call it an AT-AT.
They never reference it as an AT-AT.
I know what I am.
Ever.
It's just because it says it on the box, and you're like, oh, AT-AT. Cool. Elle Firespray says, I never called it the AT-AT. The Nudie says AT-AT for sure, and hi, hello, Nudie. At not AT says Alpha Devil. It's at Andrew. You on crack?
I know what it is. I know what it is supposed to be.
If you say the letters, it's an initialization, not an acronym.
Yeah.
So would at AT be an acronym because we're saying at? We're just like making it into an acronym.
It's still an acronym. Yeah.
What is it supposed to be called then? Like what is it? Like an ATST is supposed to be like an all-terrain
scout transport.
Scout something.
Then the AT is an
all-terrain armored transport.
Armored transport. Come on, man.
Come on.
I don't
Come on, get it together,
man.
Dave.
All-terrain armored transport.
Get your shit together, Dave.
I got no skin in this game, man.
We're in overtime, baby. That conversation took us into.
Weird. How much overtime? 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Cool. I can put skin on him.
I'm so heated in this conversation.
I know you're getting like super upset about it.
It's personal to me. This is personal.
I think that's great. No, I like whenever you're angry for some reason.
Get angry.
Some people just flourish on the drama, my friend.
That's right.
Hey, Alpha.
It's one of those people. Yeah, he's one of those people.
I do. Oh, I do flourish.
Like the more bullshit he goes, add him into overtime from the nudies.
We don't. Okay, I'll add him in.
Yeah, we can add overtime in the overtime. It's fine.
It was pretty awesome though. Recently, my friend and I, when we got out of climbing, we were at the bar and we were just very drunk and we were just very loud and we were complaining how much we didn't like the new Star Wars stuff or the Star Wars TV shows. And the people near us, like, they were visibly like shaken by us. And I was like, how are you visibly shaken by me shit talking a bad movie? Like,
because they disagreed with you or because you were just being loud?
I think because they disagreed with it. They were like, you could tell they were like worried. They're like, they should not be talking about why like Finn should be a main character.
I'm upset that Finn didn't get to do anything in the movies.
Yeah.
Like
they literally like sidelined him on the second movie, and they never did anything about it.
He didn't do shit like the whole, and he was like such an awesome fucking character.
Is this the heated conversation we're about to get into?
I mean, you can't get like Star Wars fans on a stream and then not talk about like the new stuff.
Let's go.
People either love it or hate it, and I'm indifferent.
The fact that they had
some of it.
3 different visions for 3 different movies just ruined it.
Yeah, it really. Yeah,
I love the Rian Johnson one, and all my students shit on it for some reason. Like, I read the internet. Yeah, like whatever, cool. Like you read Reddit, but the Rian Johnson one is amazing. It's a great movie. They're all good movies. Even Rise of Skywalker is fantastic, and I love it.
Rise of Skywalker is like my least favorite one.
It can be your least favorite. I think that's a balance.
Nudie says Caravan of Courage is still the best, and I'm inclined to agree with Nudie.
Caravan of Courage. I watched that the other day.
Fucking Caravan of Courage is great.
Like the 80s. General Conquer name, get a compliment from guest. Dave, you must compliment General Conquer 2019.
General Conquer 19. 2019. Sorry. General Conquer 2019.
We're all good waiting with bated breath what they're going to come up with.
General Conqueror 2019. Your existence on this earth makes this universe a better place. Your resplendence is immaculate and inspires all that.
This is heartfelt.
Are around you.
That's nice. No, I like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Sophie said Solo was the worst. I disagree.
What? Oh, I really liked Solo. That's
not great. Not awesome, but definitely top 10.
I really liked. Okay, so
I don't know how many are there. Top 5, I guess.
Obviously, Emilia Clarke's like my favorite #1
absolutely
of all time.
Time has expired. Dave, put your pencil down.
Oh, we're done. Oh
man,
Solo is dope. Solo was so good. The prequels get better for me after watching Rebels and Clone Wars. Well, yeah, the prequels are fucking amazing. The prequels are the best. Man, I love the prequels.
And the prequels have had kind of a renaissance, right? Like,
absolutely,
10 years from like 2000, whatever it was.
Like Episode 3 is literally like my favorite Star Wars movie. Like,
Episode 3 is the best of the prequels.
Have you ever? Oh! I have to talk about this right now. It's really important. Have you ever seen the Star Wars Episode 3? So, I forget what it's called. It's on YouTube. You can find it. It's where they take the Chinese translated episode 3
and
then they retranslate it back into English, It is the greatest movie ever.
I haven't seen Star Wars, but I've seen other movies do that, and it's pretty funny.
All right.
Oh my god, it's so good. Like the part where Vader's like, no, at the end of it, he goes, does not want.
Do not want. Yeah.
So good.
See, and Polar Muffin said prequels are top tier, and this goes back to my theory, and a prevailing theory, I think, in the community, that the trilogy of the 3 trilogies, the prequels, the originals, and the new ones, depending on how old you were when you saw it, dictates your appreciation for those movies.
All right. Hey, we got to explain to Dave the next step here while you're doing
it. Dave,
right.
take a photograph of your model right now.
Oh,
and post it to Instagram. Use the hashtag that I'll tell you once you're ready for that.
You can delete it later.
Please don't. Leave it up. You can put all kind of caveats if you want under it. Watch a rude version of Star Wars. They're funny. I'll have to check that out. The Mud Trooper War from the Solo movie should be its own movie. That would be cool to see, like, the Imperial campaigns, like, subjugating.
Yeah, like just the normal dudes, like, trying to, like, So, Dave, take a picture of your model, post it on Instagram as a post, not a story.
He's doing it.
Use the hashtag 1 Hour Hero. That's the number 1.
He's gonna forget that. Wait for me to get it ready yet. He doesn't have Instagram pulled up yet.
I'm really doing it now.
He looks concerned. He has his concentration face on.
Also, if you painted along with us or you did any sort of work while you're hanging out with us right now, go ahead. You know the drill. Post something on Instagram using the hashtag 1 Hour Hero. That's the number 1 HOURHERO. We'll pull it up. We'll take a look at it here on stream. Over in the corner. Am I pointing to the right corner? I never know if I'm pointing to the right corner or not.
You are not.
It's that corner.
It is. It's over
left
here.
Left shoulder. Because I'm backwards.
Always point the opposite direction. Like, I'm not pointing the
backwards.
Right way.
It'll be up in that corner, and we'll take a look at it. And it's amazing, and we love seeing what everybody did. Robot Chicken Star Wars is the best. Go for Papa Palpatine. What the hell's an aluminum falcon?
What am I hashtagging?
The hashtag the number 1. Our Hero, HOURHERO. 1 Hour Hero.
1 Hour Hero.
1 Hour Hero.
1 Hour Hero.
Let me see. Oh, we got some guest painting. I'll pull this one up. There's a new painter. Did a cyberpunk dude with the. Oh, this is a cool model. This is badass. I'm pulling this up right now. Got like a keyboard, like a cyborg mask on. It's pretty badass. Ooh. Is that for Infinity? Is that just a model?
Fast. How are you so fast?
New painter's a wizard.
He's great. Yeah. New painter.
He will paint. And I'm just gonna say this. This isn't even his best model. He's done some stuff that is like ridiculously good in 1 hour. This is very good though. I do like this a lot.
All right, mine is also up.
Let me pull up.
It is up.
Other one.
Once Dave gets his up, we'll start the poll. We'll do a little votey-vote here.
Awkward Bird Hobbies posted this 10 seconds ago. Some 1,000 Suns boys. Dan would.
Yeah, 1,000 Suns. It's a Reaper model, just rando
rings.
cyberpunk, dude. Yeah, very cool. My Rubrics are super work in progress. Yeah, they look awesome.
New things. I love that. Yeah, I like the blue
great.
And the shading on it. Looks like you actually like built up the blues and not just slap down some color like Dan does.
No, I just dry brush everything. What are you talking about?
Like this model, which again almost exclusively dry brush, and it looks amazing.
Well, not exclusively dry brush. I have a couple of different angles.
There's some neutral brown washes. on there
some browns and some washes. Yeah, exactly. You know my technique now. There's some browns. There's some washes.
A Nurgle Marine. Not Marine. Knight.
It's a Nurgle Knight.
I would have liked the base to be different. I think the Astro Granite is killing this one.
Well, all my guys have Astro Granite and then snow, and I forgot to put the snow on there.
It has been posted.
Okay, so you're trying to keep it cohesive?
Yeah, because it goes with my actual army.
All right, so here's Dan's. Take a look. Soak it up before I pull it. I like cool. This.
There's weathering. Look at the shield with the weathering.
I like that. I like that discoloration.
Man,
right here.
Look at the armor on the horse. That's all weathered and beat up too.
Did you shoot it in a light box while we were like?
Yeah, I have a little light box. It's actually. I'm going to show you my light box, guys. It is a cardboard box. My light box is a cardboard box that's spray painted white inside and has a single piece of paper. And then there's that, right? There's that, and then I have another. What do you call it? Flashlight. and that's my light box. That's
Here
where it
is
takes
Dave's
pictures of all my
good
minis.
board. Look, this is promising. It's clearly unfinished. You can even see the open paint. He didn't have time to close his paint. He was so frantic in trying to finish this. Let's just be very clear here. The kit bash alone is worth winning for. However,
wins.
We're here for painting.
All right,
painting
so
competition.
Dave with his Thunder Warrior, right?
Thunder
I'm
Boy.
now naming like the model because people sometimes are like, I don't know who's who. Koszkamade. And I'm going to set it for a whole 5 minutes. We're going to start the poll. If you're looking at chat, the poll is at the top of your chat. Remember, you get 1 free vote, and you can use channel points and bits to add to the failed democracy that we have here.
It's not a failed democracy. This is real life.
Really good Nurgle work. Thank you, Bunny Revenger. Hellfire Spray says, nice. I'm not sure what she's saying nice to. I assume to my model. I'm always going to assume that.
Agreed.
I
literally do not paint. I don't like putting models on the table that aren't finished.
Yeah.
And it's like a sign of like I'm greatly wounded when I have to.
Right.
Which is actually really funny. I have a really great. Have you ever been to Nova Open?
Yeah.
So, back in 2017?
Dan and I actually had dinner with the founders. No big deal.
No, I mean it's just like the people we hang out with. It's whatever.
It's whatever.
And I painted this army. It was like that year I actually won. It was 2017 season for ITC. I won best faction for Militarum Tempestus.
Okay.
So I made like an AdMac detachment allied with Militarum Tempestus with a execution force with the 4 assassins.
Oh.
It was super janky and really bad. Somehow I got into bracket 2 in that event, and I'm like, how did this happen?
But you did something right.
Yeah, it was janky and no one knew how to what it was about.
How to play against it, right? Yeah.
If I play 3 Riptides, I just lose though. That's what I learned in that event.
Yeah, I mean Tau's hot again.
No, I know. Yeah. I do not want to play 40k for.
I don't want to play against Tau. Like I was watching my buddy at the store the other day, and he was playing his Tau, and I hadn't seen him play in forever for one. But then, like he usually would play like Space Marines. I was like, oh, I forgot you had a Tau army. He's like, yeah, they just haven't been good forever.
Yeah,
He's like,
right.
so now, and then like I'm watching him just like wipe his opponent out, like just that one turn. I'm sitting there. And I'm like, oh god! And his opponent was playing Dark Angels, so they're all castled like up in a corner. Yeah, as Dark Angels do. And he was just like fucking nailing these guys. I was like, oh, dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
The new Eldar book
at this
looks
tournament. What does it look
horrifying.
like? The Eldar what?
Whew. The new Eldar book looks absolutely horrifying.
Yeah. Polar Muffin says Eldar is going to make Tau look weak.
Agreed. The fact that you have
are they?
Like just even like a small thing like this. If you field an autarch in your army, you're allowed to have 2 command rerolls every phase.
Yeah.
Like that's I know it's like a small change.
That's still command points you're spending.
That's pretty
though,
good,
right?
That's pretty good.
But when your army, when
my
you run Beal
relic
Canning,
allows me to get a command point possibly if you do a stratagem. So cool.
Yeah, on 6 you get a command point back.
I get on a 5. I get.
Ooh, me too. With Trajan Valoris.
Call for fire, creep. What's up, Call for fire?
Yo, dude. Fucking Trajan, man. I hate Trajan.
This is the best character in 40k right now. Hands down.
Is that
mathematically superior in every way?
He's like 160 points.
I know.
Should not be.
He went down in points. He went down 10 points at the last FAQ, and this guy is literally the best model that you can field in Warhammer 40k right now.
Really?
I'm gonna explain to you
that's
what.
That's not hyperbole. That's legit.
Why is he so good?
So I would never concede a game of 40k. And when I was at LVO, I played against a Custode player like round 5, and he charges. He charges Valoris into me, Trajan, and I Overwatch with a with a Valiant Knight type, like a Valiant Knight.
Yeah.
And I hit him. I wound him with the harpoon. He fails his invul save. He CP rerolls it, fails it again. I'm like, all right, Valoris takes 10 damage, and he's like, I'm gonna use my shackle, make it 0 damage, and I'm like, wait,
shackle,
what?
Baby.
What is it?
Once per game.
Yeah.
He can do 3 things once per game. You get to choose one of the 3 things. One of those 3 things is to make the incoming damage of 1 attack 0.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking garbage.
So if you fail the save, if you fail the in-ball, if you fail the field of pain, then you can just be like, nope.
Oh no, that is gross.
And that's just that. The dude's a beast. Like combat, super strong.
And then Trajan fought twice and chopped my knight in half.
Wow. He can fight twice. Yeah, he can.
Yeah, so then I'm just like, I look at my opponent and I'm just like, good game, dude. I don't even want to play this game right now.
He gives you an extra command point just for having him in your army. It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, sometimes stuff happens on the table and it's just so, like, devastating. Like, it just takes, like, all the fun out of the game. Like, and I get that. And, like, hey, Dan's Chaos Knight wins. Woo! Woo!
I'm surprised I got 40% of that. That was actually pretty impressive.
No, like,
I gave you 2 pity votes.
Oh, thank you.
He gave you 2 pity votes.
No, but like, definitely needed them.
I get to, like, sometimes you're playing and it's just like, it just sucks so bad because, like, losing sucks. Like, you can be graceful and lose, but it doesn't mean you can't be, like, kind of sad and bummed out about it, especially if you were thinking you're. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of playing, right?
There's this whole thing about LVO where they were like, oh yeah, like, this is the cutoff point for new codexes. And then they dropped the day the deadline was the day that like Custodes and Gene Stealer Cult like released. And they were just like, that was like I think like 2 weeks or a week and a half before the event. And they're like, yeah, sure.
They definitely knew that ahead of time.
Yeah, well,
the guys in LVO are, in cahoots.
They probably shouldn't have. And it was really frustrating when you play against someone. For me, like, people were like, well, if you're not a super competitive player, you shouldn't be going to LVO. And I'm just like,
what?
Thanks.
Okay,
like,
that's a weird take.
Yeah, that's a garbage take, is what that is.
That is the garbage take of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, how the fuck are you supposed to learn then if you don't play at like a higher level, like with higher level opponents?
It's like playing League of Legends. You know, you join the game. I don't know if y'all ever played it, but like you join the game as like a brand new player. You're like, how do I do this? And they're just like, shut the fuck up! Like you immediately have to be.
No
good,
one wants to tell you anything. Yeah.
And then you got the YouTube like codex reviewers and play testers that play at the event that've had the book for a while, and they're like, oh,
that's my biggest gripe. So you got these.
Yeah,
and I think Art of War is great. I think they contribute a lot to the community and the whatever content. But like Art of War, for example, the guys that win all these tournaments, they get the books like a month ahead of time to like study it up and stuff. You know, like is that self-fulfilling prophecy? I don't know.
Like the whole thing is most top tier players, like they have friends that are in that circle, and I'll be talking to my friends like, just so you know. Don't say you heard it from me, but like this is what's coming up. I'm like, okay.
Is it a coincidence that they're all the top players, or is it the other way around?
I mean, like, I don't know. This edition is a very like, I find 9th edition to be a very like simplistic edition. Like I like 7th edition because the rulebook is so nuanced that you could play a garbage army and still win because you can just outplay your opponent.
That's why I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can still like outplay your opponent just by being smart. And this edition, it's like you can literally pre-make your army, and literally like the custode list, you literally have to tell what your fighting stances are before the game begins. Like there's so many times I played against opponents that were Eldar players where I'm like, I know what the first 2 turns of your army game is going to be if my army even is on the board after you do it.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have like was back when the flyer spam was really popular. I was like, you're gonna do this with your flyers, you're gonna doom this, jinx this. You're gonna do this with your jet bikes. You're gonna play this specific strat, and then you're gonna see it over and over again. Iron Hand players, like when they were hot, like 2 years ago, like that was what you saw. Like you knew exactly what it was premeditated gaming. Yeah, it was boring.
It is boring.
Hey Andrew.
Hey.
Let's do some giveaways, man.
I'm ready for a giveaway.
Did you almost forget? Did you almost forget about the giveaway?
No, I didn't. I was waiting.
All right.
Did I forget?
No, this is good information though, and I love talking to tournament players because like you have such like a deeper understanding and a perspective. And if you've been doing it long enough, you do see like those different sort of like iterations of like what army is hot, and then this is the list you're going to go up against because that's the list that wins and kicks the ass. Yeah. And like that's not a lot of fun.
AdMech won LVO though, which is pretty cool.
What's that?
AdMech won LVO, which is pretty nice.
Yeah,
right?
just Rust. It was just all Raw Stalkers and Rangers.
Yeah, it wasn't a fun army, but
I
hey,
don't
follow. Thank you.
I don't like unimaginative army lists, and I know everyone's like the Seagler is like the guy who like makes the list.
Sadistic. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that.
There it is.
All right.
I
have started a giveaway. If you would like to enter the giveaway, please enter !giveaway into the chat right now.
I'm going to do a single $20 voucher, digital voucher. I'm not going to mail you anything. I'm going to send you tonight.
Voucher.
If I remember, maybe tomorrow. But a $20 Games Workshop voucher to one of you guys out there right now.
There's currently no giveaway right. Oh, wait. Did it not go through?
Oh, no. I got to throw on the overlay. Hang on.
No, it's going. Yeah, I see Fire Spray entered.
Yeah.
Why is it not?
It's there now.
Yeah. So, because it's trying to tell them there is currently no giveaway running. Oh, is it because of the... That's fine. Whatever the fuck. Just let them tell you whatever. You can see your name populating in the thing. It's fine. Whatever. It's probably because we use the word giveaway. Whenever you use exclamation points, that's some sort of like action within the chat window that Twitch supports. But whatever.
Yes.
You can see the names are filling up. And when are we going to stop the giveaway? Let's stop the giveaway in like... whenever Andrew says.
The 2-minute timer.
So how do you guys feel about have you guys looked at the new Crusher Stampede that people have been playing with?
Yeah, isn't there like a what is it called? Is it like a new codex or like a new formation or something, basically?
The Octarius book or whatever.
It's in a White Wolf.
Whatever it is. Yeah. So I know for a fact, and this is what General Conqueror was saying earlier, a guy called me out, a guy that lives locally to me, that wants to play me at the tournament. He knows the guy running, so here, just match us up. And I know he's playing Crusher Stampede. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of nervous about that, especially as a Custodians player, because Crusher Stampede does those mortal wounds on charge, which is like up to like 15 mortal wounds on the charge.
Are you
for
running
a big monster?
What Brotherhood are you playing for your
the Shield Host? Excuse me. I'm running.
Is that the one that everybody does?
No. So I'm running Shadow Keepers, which is not the one everybody runs.
The Emperor's one, where it gives you the 4 feel no pain against mortals.
I know, which is so good. But I'm
not
running
that on the giveaway. You should see your name popping up on the screen here. Like, ignore that Stream Elements.
So the 7 people in the giveaway. It is Sophie, Polar, Curator, Spazgar, Bunny, Ray, and L are currently entered. And we have 19 people watching. That's $20 I'm about to give you. So if you want it, be sure you type in !giveaway, and I will give you a $20 gift card.
They are your patrons. They don't want to take anything from you. They just want to give you money.
Call for Fire says, played my last tourney with the Bulls boys and decided no thanks. But we need to hear that story, Call for Fire. Like, what was their situation? Were they just like way too ate up about it, or what?
Is Bell of Lost Souls like really like cheesy competitive gross, or like is that...
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Can we have a wet palette instead? Fire Spray, you can use that $20 to buy a cool...
I don't have any wet palettes to give away.
We're out of wet palettes. They're set. Redgrass Games is sending me one of those cool mats. By the way, Redgrass Games use their brushes, use their handles. I didn't use the handle today because it's too big for my model that I was painting. But I use their brushes every stream. They're holding up pretty well. They're still doing the thing, and we're putting these things through hell. So buy some Redgrass Game stuff because they're nice enough.
Yeah, I've used the same 2 brushes since June.
Yeah, I've been using the same 3. I've been using the same 3. Yeah.
Whoa.
So the dry brush one is like obviously seeing a little signs of wear and tear because it's a dry brush, and it should be. But the other ones, they look pretty decent. I mean, they're still looking pretty good. So
it works. Thanks. I painted my whole Custodians army with it.
Thanks for sponsoring us, Redgrass Games. Go buy their stuff. Oh, yeah, so Wet Palette, hardcore boys. They're all great dudes. I would game with them a lot down in Austin. So hardcore. I mean, but, like, to play at that sort of, like, super competitive level, like, you kind of have to, like, I don't want to say be a dick, but you have to, like, be...
You got to play the game.
You got to be less emotional about it and less... I mean, honestly, there's a psychological component as well. Like, I'm always, like, psyching my opponents out, you know?
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is, like, I find that the top-tier players, like, the really top-tier players, like... They play gaming with intent, and when I was playing in Nova, I had a really great time with them being like, before this turn begins, this is what my intent is, this is what we're going to do, and then being like, this is how we're going to... What's that? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. It's okay.
So you have to, like, explain out, like, what you're going to do, you mean?
They'll be like, they'll sit down with you and they're like, all right, listen, like, my intent is that I'm gonna measure this, and if I do this, and this, I'm gonna need a 7-inch charge. Do you agree with that? I go, of course.
Yeah.
And then when we go through the movement, disembarkation, everything else happens. Screen faces over. He goes, all right, I need to roll 7. Okay, gets it. All right, cool. Like some people are like, I'm gonna move my guy to disembark, and then like there's an argument about like a hair of an inch, and it's nice when you just sit there and you just go, hey, can we just like talk it out now? This is where my turn's gonna go. I might forget later, or just the intent of like, I'm gonna put my deep strikers down right now. It doesn't get in the way of where I put my models. Like, at the end of
I
turn,
feel like that's not even a competitive thing. I feel like that just regularly.
You just have to have good communication in general.
It's about talking it out.
Explain what you're doing. Like, I hate when people are doing stuff, and I'm like, what was that dice roll for?
What just happened? Right.
What did you do? Yeah. Like, oh, it's for this. I'm like, okay, well, it would help me to keep track of all of this if you kind of say, I'm doing this because.
Yeah, they just embarked and made a 9-inch advance.
Yeah, okay, you guys are dead. I've had dudes tell me, oh, well, I'm going to kill those guys. Like, but you still got to roll the dice, motherfucker. Like, calm down a little bit. Oh, I'm going to delete that unit. Okay, go. You still got to roll the dice, man. Okay, go for it.
It's funny because we have this. I remember going to Nova and being like, if you're in bracket 1, like everyone's like very highly competitive, and everyone knows each other, so they're all like really buddy with each other when they play against each other. Bracket 2 is like the guys that are their friends that didn't get far enough, but they're all usually pretty good to talk to. They're like, there's no one like really like cutthroat.
Yeah.
Turn 3 is like the gatekeeper army lists that like cut and stop things, and then the 4th bracket is like the tryhards that are like that's cocked, reroll that. You're like, okay, dude, sorry.
Yeah. It's like it's like a little bit up. Like that happens a lot when I play. People I know. It drives me nuts.
I'm all about the friendly cock in my house. Speaking of friendly cocks, Sophie Wiley wins the giveaway. What was it? $20 gift certificate.
It's $20. I might make it £20 just because she's English and always here.
Are we giving something else away, Andrew?
No, I kind of was just gonna do 2 10s, but I made it 120. So
okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Right on.
Unless you're gonna squeeze me for more money, Dan.
I mean, we have money from the stream, so I don't know why we never use it.
Do it. You wanna do another one? Let's do another one. Let's do another. Let's do one more 20.
I'm gonna do a different word.
No.
I'm gonna do a different word.
Let me know in chat if you want $20.
Yeah. I'm gonna use.
Apparently, it was like 8 people put in on that last one. We got 20 people watching.
Sophie gets another $20.
Type in the word !money.
Well, why didn't you do like cocked or something like cocked eye?
!money, and
put it in, baby.
We entered into the giveaway. We got Elfire Spray, Curator, Ray IV,
United States
Level
dollars.
of Detail. That's someone that didn't enter last time.
Yes.
Polar Muffins, thank you. Okay, so now people like woke up or something. What, you didn't believe we were going to give away the $20 gift certificates?
I don't know. I kind of want Sophie to do it again.
Stuff involved?
Yeah. And just wins the second time. No, that's fantastic.
That's what I'm about.
She's in it. Money, that's a fact. $20 is $20. So, as someone said, $20 is $20. Dave, did you have fun tonight?
Yeah, honestly, I've been so. What?
But did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I drank an inordinate amount of alcohol tonight in my house.
Right. Good.
Because I had a warm-up beverage after yoga and I didn't eat yet.
Oh, God.
Good combination of you don't want to eat a lot before you go to hot yoga. And then when I got home, I was like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah. No time to eat. Only drink liquids only, the doctor
Liquor
said.
diets. That's why I'm so in good shape. Great,
rock climbing, slacklining, dude. Yeah.
That's right. So I'm gonna do 2 minutes on this one. So we got about 40 seconds left.
Do it 10 seconds. I think everybody's joined that needs to.
Okay. I'll
10
do it
seconds.
10 seconds.
Let's
10
go.
seconds from now, I'm gonna do the giveaway. I'll end it, and we'll see who won this one.
Type in !money to get our money. We will
money. So is anyone going to Adepticon?
Dan is. And
yeah,
we'll talk about that. Dan goes every
Curator US.
Hey, my boy.
There you go, Curator US. I will be at. Are you going this year, Dave?
Yeah, I'm doing 40K champs, and I'm doing 2 of the 30K 3,000 point narrative tournaments.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I will see you there, dude.
Elfire's where it's going.
Yeah, L's gonna be there. Like a bunch of my whole Star Wars RPG group is gonna be there, and we're super stoked because we're gonna play like in person.
Yeah,
So that's like our
we're sweet.
Yeah, we're super excited about that. I'm doing one doubles tournament, and we're both playing Thousand Suns, and we actually have that going. Like we had a long talk about it the other day.
Nice.
My partner and I, just to make sure she's on board, and she's like, yeah, I got the minis. I just got to paint some stuff, like build my half of the list. So I built her a half of the list that has less models, so it'll work out. And it's gonna be good. We're gonna have fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to bail from the Adepticon team tournament this year.
Ah,
that sucks.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do a Kroot County as Gene Stealer cult army that I've been working on. And back in Adepticon 2020, a bunch of people I met online, we were supposed to start a Adepticon team event where it was like 4 count as Kroot armies.
Mm-hmm.
Then, because the pandemic got canceled, so we ended up just starting a Discord server, and like between all of our like Instagram homies, we actually have a Discord of like 30-40 Kroot converters all on one Discord.
That's cool.
Yeah,
and where it's at, right?
Spot, yeah.
All the Kroot.
For 2021, we were gonna do like an Adepticon team again, but we had like 6 teams of 4 people that wanted to do
That's
it.
hilarious.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
Swarming with Kroot. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be fucking awesome to see,
I
though,
know.
man. I'd be into that.
Like
Yeah, so we were really excited
or
about
something. Yeah.
Well,
Great.
the fluff behind it was really cool. One of the guys, do you remember the guy on in White Dwarf? He did a lot of cool tyranny conversions. He had like the Brood Lord who had like a marionette puppet, like Imperial Guardsmen.
Oh no, I didn't see
They were
that.
like red and black. It was probably like 2003, 2004 era.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He also won a lot of like probably like Golden Demon things. His stuff was a lot of like in the Apocalypse rulebook, the Red Tyranids on McCrag.
I feel like I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, so his like I know his like moniker is like High Fleet Moloch.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy.
Yeah. So it was like a nod to him because my friend Nick, who lives in Toronto, him and I, like right before the pandemic happened, I would come up to Toronto to like sculpt with him, and like he's an amazing sculptor. His name is Modern Synthesist.
Later, Spazgar.
He's an amazing sculptor, Tyranid sculptor.
Yeah, I know Modern Synthesist. Yeah.
Yeah, so like Mr. Pink, also known as.
Yep.
And him and I were starting to work on like our conversions and stuff, and he got like High Fleet Moloch interested in the whole Kroot nonsense stuff. And the idea was the fluff is called Siege of Pack, and Pack is the Kroot homeworld. And what happens is there's a splinter fleet of High Fleet Moloch that's coming to Pack, and the Master Shapers are recalling every single faction and warband all across the universe to come back to Pack to defend their homeworld. So
that's cool. Yeah, I like a good fluff.
A good backstory.
Yeah, backstory helps everything.
Oh yeah.
In this tournament I'm doing, you actually have to submit a fluff backstory with your
Really?
Which
that's
is
cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think that's like a really cool thing to have.
Well, you don't have to, but it gives you points, right? So
That's
you
awesome.
do that. You make custom objective markers, and if you do like race patterns or something, you have to do custom things like that. So I think it's really neat. And
that's
you
awesome.
Get, you get bonus points, a bonus score for having like props and stuff with your army. So I'm making like a little like reliquary.
Dude, I want to run a tournament like that. I'm gonna steal that idea.
Yeah.
Whenever I don't do a competitive tournament, I'll do like a cool narrative.
Well, this is a very competitive tournament as well, so it's like all.
That's interesting.
Together.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, are you ready to fucking raid somebody?
I'm ready to raid.
So I'm looking at this guy, tabletopgamer.com. He's got 2 people watching him. He's building.
This guy we did last time?
No, it's a different guy. He's building some Eldar, and he's got a dog walking around in the background, and I like that.
I love dogs.
So I think we're going to raid
turtles.
tabletopgamer.com here.
All right, stand by for raid, everybody. Dave,
it's
been a pleasure.
You're awesome.
Get you back on.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop painting models, aka this Thunder Warrior.
Say bye, Dave.
Bye.